This is Biafras all over the world. My people, this is exactly what they have been hiding for most of all of us. It's all this while. But thank God for this great woman, this honorable woman, Lolo Nneka Chemizie, for exposing this info, these gangsters that have been planning another genocidal war against the Biafrans. My people, come and watch this video. Come and watch this video so that you will not be told. This video that you are about to watch will be a great shock to you for what this woman has been revealing to the Biafrans. My people, take your time, settle yourself down while we watch this video in detail. You'll be shocked and you'll be surprised for what you're about to hear. My people, Nigeria are indeed evil. Let's watch. I'll be right back.
Hello, fellow Nigerians. My name is Lolo Nneka Chemizie. I want Nigerians to, look at what is happening right now in our country. For me, I try to picture the season of the Civil War, the build up to the Civil War, what the environment was like. And I'm trying to compare it now that during the Civil War was not actually fought to keep Nigeria one, no, but it was fought out of people's selfishness. The coming together of Awolowo and Gowon. Because I'm aware so many Yorubas were against that war. Somebody like Lolo Nneka went to prison because of that war. He was against that war, and so many Yorubas. But of course, Awolowo was able to carry them along by giving them free education and all the goodies. He fought the war because he was so desperate to be Nigerian president. Gowon also fought that war. That war ought to have been averted in Aburi if they have implemented the Aburi Accord. But because Gowon was so desperate, because he came from a minority, this is the only opportunity he felt he can become president. So he went into that war, and millions of people died. Fast forward 2014, Senator Tinubu and Muhammadu Buhari came together. These are two desperate human beings who wants to be president at all costs. Now, President Tinubu is President Buhari wants to settle his Fulani people because Fulanis are wanderers. So he is looking for a land to grab to settle them. Then our President Tinubu is desperate to be president and also to build southwest. Of course, he is carrying some people along, and he has built a gangster followers that are complementing what he is doing. I call them the gangsters of Lagos, because if you go to other Yoruba states, you don't get to hear this vast boast of Igbo people. Now, it's as if there is a particular agreement. These gangsters from Lagos and the jihadists from the north has against the Igbos to wipe them out. Of course, they did whatever they can to provoke Igbos to war. General Buhari, he couldn't do that. Right now, President Tinubu has taken over. He is also trying his best to provoke Igbos to war or to do whatever so that they can be killed. They are sponsoring jihad. Seriously, they are trying whatever they can to sponsor jihad, to sponsor genocide. They are just waiting for Igbos to be pushed to the wall, for Igbos to rise so that they can kill them. Let me tell you, this is not a tribe matter. In Lagos, the Igbos and the Yorubas live together. In my street where I live, we contributed the money, we developed my street into a small heaven. All right? The whole development, if you go to end all the streets in Lagos, it's not the government that is developing streets. It is individuals. Residents will come together, Igbo, Yoruba, and south and southeast. Yorubas will call them Igbo. So let me say Igbo and Yoruba, majorly. Because you can hardly see Hausas live on the streets. They don't. It's usually Igbos and Yorubas. We team up to work. Now, what surprises me is when it's time to contribute money to work, they don't call you Igbo. They don't drag it and say, no, don't put money, it's our Yoruba land. We will develop it alone. But the moment the development concludes and there's more benefits, that is when the gangsters will rise. Because they're so greedy. Now, if you look at Lagos, you will see that these gangsters were the ones that hijacked everything. Some other Yorubas too are being marginalized even in Lagos. So if you look at what is happening now, both the one they are doing in the southeast, because they are sponsoring jihad and genocide in the southeast, the federal government contracted Aside Kubo militants. They broke the jail in Imo State, pack all the criminals there, hand them over to Asari. He trained them and poured criminals into Southeast and turned Southeast into a crime scene, and they were sacking villages just like what they're doing in the north, and they were killing people. We are still fighting that. They have come to Lagos. They've changed street names. We ignored them. Now they are attacking our means of livelihood. I'm calling on Nigerians, fellow Nigerians, rise so that these people will not cause another war. Because when they cause the war, they will force you to join their army, and they will force you to fight in their war. And I'm using this opportunity. If you're an Igbo person and you are hearing my voice today, wherever you are you in Canada? Are you in America? Are you in Russia? Are you in China? Are you in India? Anywhere you are all over the world, raise your voice. Don't wait until they finish us up. There is genocide and jihad going on in Nigeria right now against Christians and the Igbos. Those of our brothers, bishops, please carry this message to Pope. We are also Christians. They are killing us here. Our brothers, if you are close to any government abroad, please take this message to them. It is not only Israel they are killing, they are marginalizing. They are killing us every day, destroying our properties every day. How can a fellow countryman tell a fellow countryman, this is my land, you cannot build in my land? Didn't Awolowo tell Yorubas, this gangster, not even Yorubas, this gangster, that he fought this war to keep Nigeria one? Now, if we are one Nigeria, nobody has any right to claim any land. We are one Nigeria. I have never seen an American tell a fellow American that this is my land. So, I want to ask Nigerians, please, help me ask the National Assembly, how is Lagos now practicing regional government? That a sitting governor will move in bulldozer with no notice, with no nothing, start demolishing multi-million naira worth of businesses. Please, Nigerians, let us rise and condemn this. If it means to do riots, to protest, so that these people will not cause another genocide or another war. You never can tell who will be caught in the crossfire. It interests Daniel Bwala to know that I will direct you to go and listen to all Mazi Nnamdi Kalu's broadcasts. I'm not an IPOP member, but I listen to all his broadcasts when the killings in the north and the killings in the east and all the insecurity all over Nigeria. I begin to play most of his videos. The young man is like they have a tip-off about what is going to happen in Nigeria. He said it all this attack, he said it all. Now, when the federal government, led by former President Muhammad Buhari, abducted Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya, the Easterners resorted to sit at home as a form of protest. And their reason is, the President Buhari, during a Python dance in Imo State, they were shooting at live ammunition were shot at unarmed protesters. In fact, there was a time, I think, either CNN or BBC or Al Jazeera was interviewing former President Buhari and asked him why they were shooting at unarmed civilians, and the president answered and said that is what they deserved. That was the answer that the president gave. So with this experience of shooting them if they protest on the street, they chose to sit at home, and it was well accepted because my group, we personally covered that sit at home. Now, the governors, because Nnamdi Kanu is wielding a lot of influence in the southeast, so they felt it is time to whistle his influence in the southeast. So they resorted to bring in military because they were saying that the people were afraid to come out. That was why they were taking out. So the essence of the eastern governors agreeing to the bringing in, drafting the military to the southeast is to douse the sit at home, to relax it so that people can come out. But Daniel is on record that the moment the military entered Southeast, that was when the insecurity in the Southeast, skyrocketed. In fact, Southeast was relatively peaceful before the military entered Southeast. But the insecurity came the moment the military came in. The harassment, roadblocks, started. Now, go to Southeast and check. The military attacked so many villages, burned down so many villages with the excuse of trying to arrest IPOP members. And may I let you know that IPOP is the thing of the mind. IPOP has maintained to be a peaceful organization. Till today, we believe that they maintained it. Now, somebody came out in this country, a Muslim, a militant, and a jihadist came out to say, in Channels TV, he was contracted by the federal government to guide Southeast. So it was actually this Muslim militant guy in the person of Alhaji Asadi Kibo that the federal government used to kill Christians in the southeast in the guise of fighting IPOB, an organization that does not carry arms. It's on record. Now, what they did, they created an outfit. Let me take you back, Daniel, that was a jailbreak in Imo State. And we believe that the same way they said they rehabilitated Boko Haram, poured them into the military, and sent them to Southeast, it's the same way they broke the jail in Imo State, send those boys to Asari Dekibo. He trained them and poured criminals into Southeast. Now, the outfit Asari Dekibo used to operate is the Bobago outfit. And then watch all the areas that this outfit operated. That is where we have high level of killings. According to Asari Dekibo, he said the governors he worked with were Imo State Governor, Anambra State Governor, Ebonyi State Governor, and Abia State Governor. And now take a look at these states. Now and he said at a time Soludo withdrew, Anambra State government withdrew. So when Soludo discovered what they were doing with Ebobag, he withdrew. Then in Ebonyi State, the Ebonyi people went to court, dragged their bag to court for their activities, and they were banned in Ebonyi State. That was why Ebonyi was saved. Now, it was in Imo and then Abia that we have high level of these killings and activities. The moment Oti took over, you can see you really had hear about the killing. Now, recently, this militant has been fingering Imo State government. We recently had Gentle Yahoo also finger Imo State government. We also had Asedi Kibo also finger Imo State government and the federal government. So they carefully planned and calculatively carried out jihad in the southeast unknown to us. And may I let you know that the media were banned from covering any of these activities in the southeast. I confronted some media people in Imo State, and they said their hands were tied, that they cannot visit the site of these killings or interview people. They have to wait for police reports. They can only report based on the police reports. So Daniel, there were Christians were killed. You might interest you to know that 99% of the east, south were Christians. So they carefully and calculatively entered southeast in guise of trying to fight IPOB, while they actually carried out religious cleansing in the southeast. So we challenge you. We are ready. We challenge you to come and investigate it. We have record over 10,000 of our youth were killed. Youth militaries were moving to houses and we are abducting our youth. And each person that was abducted never came back. They were all killed. So many villages were sacked. It might interest you to know that it is in Osun, in Olo, that you have, and that is the area that you have most of this killing. And that is the area we had the Ebago. Olo town, there was no Ebago, and we did not record most of this killing. And it might also interest you to know that Asadi Kibo said they drafted him to Okigwe and Aaron Dinzog. He made this broadcast on the 24th of December 2024, and as from 2025 we started hearing most of these killings in the houses of Okigwe and Aaron Dinzog. So it's on record. If you want to investigate it, we are ready to give you more details for you to go and investigate. Thank you very much.
Have you seen it? Is there anything hidden under the sun? The answer is no. My people, this is exactly the game that they have been playing since all this while. They have been using bigotry and some other propaganda to cover their evil. And whenever someone tries to speak out about the evil that is going on, they will come after that person. But on this time, my people, they can never hide it any longer. Because in as much as this generation is still existing, we will keep nailing them down. We will keep exposing them, because all those evil empires that have been eating our people up, they will no longer exist. Their evil is overdue. This is a right time for the need to be done. The Igbo people have suffered a lot of persecution, and these criminals are not giving up anytime soon. And that is why we too, we can never relent. We will keep exposing them. Enough is enough. My people, if you love this video, spread this message, because our people need it out there. And thank this great woman for the great job that she has been doing to the people of the Southeast. She's a great woman and she deserved an accolade. I say may God reward her for her good job. My people, I'm only a messenger. I come in peace. Till next time, see you in my next video. Bye for now. Thank you.